Welcome to another tired and thriving morning. May you have your waters ready and may you be ready to get started with some morning yoga. Per usual, we're doing 10 minutes or, more or less 10 minutes, and then we're going to do some shavasana at the end, which you can totally skip if you want. And I'm going to start by sitting on a block. If you have one, that's fine. It lifts your hips, it helps your knees. If not, whatever, sit however you need to. Pet your friends, your fuzzy friends, maybe not your human friends, unless you like doing that. Anyway, so let's tune into our practice, closing our eyes, start to focus in on ourselves, start to focus in on our mat. And when you're ready, start to roll back your shoulders, keeping your hands on your knees. And then roll your shoulders forward. It's really nice to loosen your shoulders up as we roll, kind of focusing on shoulders for the warm-ups today. And now taking our right arm, bringing it across our body, and start to rotate your wrist going one way. Then rotate your wrist going the other way. On your next inhale, release, bring your elbows back, shoulder blades together, and switch arms, bringing that right hand underneath, and start to rotate your wrist going one way, and then rotate your wrist going the other way. Inhale, release, bring those elbows back, and then let's bring our right arm over our head, bending at the elbow, clasping the elbow with the left hand. Take a deep inhale, lengthen, and exhale, lean over to the left. Feeling that right sit bone firmly plant into the floor or the block. And then inhale, release, bring your arms up into the sky and switch to the other side. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, leaning towards the right, pushing the back of your head into your forearm. And on your next inhale, release, bring your arms up into the sky. And Arthur's making it kind of difficult to concentrate. And then exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, and hold. Feel those shoulder blades coming together. Lift your chin up. Feel your chest open. Inhale, arms up. And trying to figure out what to do. Again, Arthur just stealing the show. Such a cute distraction. He's so great. But now getting back into our practice. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, let's bring our hands down to the left side of the mat. Just spider crawling our fingers over to the left side. And then let's spider crawl our fingers to center and spider crawl them over to the right side. Bringing our fingers back to center. And then exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. And inhale, roll your right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, back down. Inhale, roll your left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, back down. And if you feel comfortable, start to make a circle with your nose. And if not, you could just keep going back and forth. The next time your head's down, reverse the circle, go the other way. Make sure to lead with your nose. And then inhale, come back up to center. And let's get into our tabletop position. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, spreading your fingers out wide. And let's start going into our cat-cow. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Just going back and forth at your own breath pace a few times. Maybe taking whatever variation you need. And on your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. And let's shift our knees back, bring our hands forward, and we're going into puppy dog stretch. So keep those hips up and then bring your forehead to the ground. Feel those shoulders pull back. Continue to breathe deeply. And if you want, you can go into a variation where you raise your palms, keep your fingers into the ground, keeps a deeper shoulder stretch. And then bring your hands back underneath you, come back into a tabletop position. Bring your hands forward a little bit, tuck your toes, inhale, lift your knees up, and exhale, go into downward facing dog. And start to pedal your feet out, one and the other. Maybe you want to swivel your hips side to side, dealer's choice. Feel that chest towards the thighs and shake your head yes and no before slowly stepping up to the front of the mat. I'm turning sideways just so you can see. Into your forward fold, and maybe you want to bring your feet wider than hip width distance. Clasp your elbows and swing side to side. In a dangling pose, bending your knees, just feeling what feels good for your body. Release and clasp your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and see if you could go a little deeper if you want into your forward fold. Turning to the side so you can see. Lots of shoulder stretching. Maybe shake your head yes and no. I definitely cracked my back a bit doing that. And then release, bring your hands back down. Bend your knees generously and slowly roll up into your mountain pose. Let's lift our arms up into the sky as well. And exhale, hands to heart center. And from here, we're going to bring some flow into our practice with half sun salutations. So when you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands all the way up into the sky, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands all the way up to the sky. Reach, 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 and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands all the way up into the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Now let's get into a tree pose. So start with your hands on your hips. Feel your feet planting down into the ground. Lifting up your left heel and turn your knee out to the side. Bring that heel into your right ankle. Like your mountain pose, keep your navel to spine, shoulders down your back, chin slightly tucked, and tailbone lengthening. And bring your foot up. You can leave it on the floor or bring it up to your calf or your thigh, whatever feels good. Place your hands into heart center. And if you feel balanced, you can grow your branches, bring your arms up above you. Make sure that your pinkies are turned in and thumbs are rolled out with your hands extended up to the sky. Really feel that root down into your right foot as you lengthen up into the sky, and then feel everything pulling in into the center. Maybe keep a focus of an object in front of you, inanimate. Continue to breathe. Accept the wobbles. Try to keep your focus even when your friends come into the picture. Then bring your hands back into heart center. Kick that left foot out and bring it down to the floor. Oh, so Arthur really wants to get in on this practice, so I'm going to carry him as we root down into our left foot to lift up that right heel. Bring that foot wherever, whichever variation you want while keeping your knee out to the side. And I'm not going to grow my branches, but I will hold Arthur while I continue to breathe, continue to have my focus on something not moving in front of me, my drishti, feeling my foot root down into the floor and feeling everything squeeze into the center, feeling my crown of the head elongating. And when you're ready, bring that knee back into center, kick that foot out slowly with control and back down to the ground, and put your fuzzy friend down. For it is time to come into Shavasana. And if you are done for the day, thank you for coming to another day of yoga. And if you want to join me in Shavasana, we're going to go for 3 minutes, however you want to hold your pose. I am again going to use my little neck pillow thing. And Arthur at this point is really testing my focus on yoga as you'll see he's going to move this little jewel I have. I was gonna try and catch it, but yeah, he put it out of my reach. I did not catch it. It made a loud thud. Anyway, so keeping your eyes closed, letting your body release into the floor beneath you, getting into your Shavasana, tooting everything out. Don't let those distractions get at you like Arthur did for me. And continue to focus in on your breath, and I'll let you know when to come out. When you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, moving your head side to side. And then bring your knees up if you have your legs elongated, feet on the floor, and just start to windshield wiper your legs side to side, windshield wiper those knees. And then roll over to your left or right side into a fetal position. And just start to give thanks and gratitude to yourself for showing up to practice, and love to your body for carrying you through this life. And once you're ready, pushing up into a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and King Arthur, clearly. And may you have a calm, peaceful, and mindful day today. And may it continue to be thriving. Thank you again. And hope to see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.